Guys, what's up? I went to put another one of my restoration projects down on this bench, but what do I spy with my little eye? It's a really cool, I think is this a praying mantis? I don't know. They're supposed to be lucky. Hopefully this guy will bring me much luck on this next new project. Here he is, close up. Wow, look at that. That's one hell of a big bug, guys. Now I have to shoo him off my workbench. Actually, I looked really close at that gigantic beast of an insect, and it hopped away, actually, when I put my finger near it, my gloved finger. Yeah, I wasn't going to touch that thing. And it hopped away, so maybe it wasn't a praying mantis after all. Who knows? All right, so out of the insect world and into the restoration world. So what do I have here? I had this very old box, and it's made out of some kind of, I think, burr wood, or maybe maple. Who knows? All right, so let me just show you how badly damaged it is. Let me take my phone off the stand. There we go. And yeah, this thing has seen way better days. So on the side, we have some breakage of the veneers. Over here, yes, we have some more damage. There we go. And this, I don't know how old it is, but it could be as early as the 1820s to the 1840s. I haven't seen too many boxes like this in good condition. So to see it like this is really not a shock, but I want to fix it up as much as I can with Howard's Restor-A-Finish. It has this really cool inlay here. And I don't know if that's missing pieces of the inlay or if that's supposed to show the wood underneath it. I don't know, but it shows this really cool scene and has this piece here. Actually, let me open it up to show you. I don't know what kind of wood this is. This could be coromandel wood. I don't know. It has a weird stripy pattern or tiger stripe pattern. And then when I open this, this goes flat. This may have been some kind of writing box or document box for all I know. It may be missing the piece that you wrote on. And this has little slots in here. Here's the very old lock. That is an old lock. And all right, let's get started. And I'm going to show you maybe it looking better. So I have my Howard Restor-A-Finish in mahogany. I figured that one would match the best. And let's get rolling. Alright, so I shook up my Howard Restor-A-Finish. I have a steel wool pad. I want to use a steel wool pad as opposed to a rag or a paintbrush because it helps to seep into the wood better. And let me tip it onto the pad. Let me place this actually on the floor. I've had issues with the bottle like falling over and spilling out all the contents during previous restorations, and we don't want that happening again. This stuff is like liquid gold, and Amazon has been taking forever lately to deliver things, even with Prime. I don't need to order it again anytime soon and wait 7 days. My local is so strange. My local hardware stores never have it in stock, and meanwhile, it's not like I live in the middle of nowhere. Wow, this is coming out great already. Actually, I'm going to tip it to show you the parts that I didn't do amongst the parts that I did. So here's what I didn't do, right on the top, and here's what I did. And it's looking better already. Oh God, part of the veneer just chipped off. This is why you got to be careful, and I'm not being careful. Being a little bit of a bull in a china closet over here. Let me get some more product. Hopefully, I can mask that chip. Even though it has other chips. That's a bummer when you do it yourself. Oh, okay, good. It covers it pretty much. See, the problem is the chip pieces are very rough, and it's catching the hairs from the steel wool pad. So I have to be very gentle because it'll rip off the rest of the veneer. Now it's missing its etrusion. I'm going to replace it with another etrusion I have laying around the house. Trying to get this missing veneer covered. And what I can do is if it dries and it doesn't cover it, I can get a furniture marking pen. I have them in like every color under the sun, and I can hide that. I had to pull this forward to get past the edge of the work table so I can get the bottom. I'll push it back in a second to show you. And what you need to do is when you use the Howards, it's going to be like an oil slick with excess. You have to wipe it off. So far, here we go. It's looking a heck of a lot better. Now I'm going to show you how to wipe off the excess. Let me get my cloth. Here we go. An old dishcloth. And just go in one direction. And it's very hard to get into this part because I don't want to break off the veneers because it's rough and it's not smooth. Alright, so I'm going to do the rest of the box, and I had to leave this on for 30 minutes. So when I put it on the rest of the box, I'll come back for a moment and just show you, and then we'll wait that 30 minutes. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so just something I want to explain to you guys. Just because you're using Howard Restor-A-Finish doesn't mean it's going to be a miracle, especially if you have something antique. It's you know, always going to be where there are some flaws. There are some damage. There are going to be scratches that you notice. If you're missing veneers, you're not going to be able to fix that unless you really go through several different processes, including adding wood putty and sanding and stripping and the whole 9 yards. So here we go. It's looking a lot better. Let me turn it sideways. Now you can see the missing veneer areas. I am going to get a furniture marker in a moment and try to cover that a lot better. Let me turn it to the side and show you. The sun is really in a bad position right now to show you. But okay, so I'm going to leave this on for 30 minutes and come back. And then we're going to use polish. And I'll show you how that process goes. So 30 minutes is up on the clock. And now it's for step 2. Alright, so in my arsenal is Howard Feed and Wax. I was going to put, I don't even know if you call that an intrusion. I was going to put an intrusion plate on it, but I'm too lazy right now. And oh my goodness, I couldn't even find a matching key in my bag of keys. So we're going to use Howard Feed and Wax, wood polish and conditioner. I'm going to shake it up really well and place some on this cloth. Now I have to be very careful not to chip off the rest of the chipped off veneers. And you got to use this, a lot of this actually. And it's going to be a pain in the rear end to get it in the centerpiece, the inlay, you know, evenly. I need more of this stuff. Now, I suspect that this may be an Indian box, and it could have been made somewhere in India. I know the British Empire actually ruled India, and a lot of these Indian boxes that were made for the British had these type of designs. Now, I could be wrong. I'm definitely not an expert in any shape or form. But this box to me looks definitely probably Georgian, probably from the Georgian era. When George III ruled. Again, not an expert and can't be completely sure. And this step, you leave this on for 20 minutes and then buff it to a polish after 20 minutes. It's something about it hardens up after that time frame. And I will get my furniture polishing markers, actually markers, not polishing, furniture markers, and touch up the spots of the veneer that's cracked. All right, guys, I'll come back to you guys in 20 minutes and show you the results. So here it is, guys. And the sun is about to go down. And I figured I'd show you how it came out. Now, it's not perfect. I replaced an intrusion plate. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Intrusion. You say tomato, I say tomato. Who the hell knows how to pronounce it? And it didn't come out as good as I wanted to by accident. The plate is a little too gold. But then again, it's better than nothing. And so here it is. I covered up all the missing veneers with furniture markers. And I chose the color walnut. Walnut, for some reason, was better than the mahogany. They came in all different colors. But I think it's looking a lot better. What do you guys say? So, yeah, now you can really see the, like the maple or the burl, the burl pattern. I don't know if this is actually walnut or maple. Who knows? I guess I'll never know. Definitely not an expert on wood. But I thought you guys would think this was pretty. And thank you so much for joining me on another restoration project. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys all soon with another one. So long.